Hello again, folks. It's been a while since I've done another post other than my own. I think the last time we did Bushmills. So I'm in the same part of the world again. I'm up on the north coast of Northern Ireland, and today we're going to be looking at Coleraine ROC monitoring post. First opened in 1957. The post was one of the earliest posts built actually in Northern Ireland, and it originally had an aircraft post that was just situated just over the fence line there. And it's quite interesting. In fact, it had the early style split hatch, which the trial post in Farnham had over in England, and the post actually split open in two, and there was an internal locking bar, and the observers actually found that this style, for security wise, wasn't actually that great, so they dropped it, and then it became the style of hatch that we all know and love today. I have actually a photograph that was probably taken from about here, which I'll overlay now on the screen. That was taken just after the post opened in 1957, and you can see some of the original observers there, and you can see the aircraft post in the background during an exercise. Unfortunately, there's nothing remaining of the aircraft post. You see, it has these anti-fallout screens over the vents. Now, being quite close to the sea, the time has not been kind to the post, so when we did the restoration about 2 years ago now, they were very rusty, so we had to cut some off. There's my shadow. Lovely sunny day today, very warm here in Northern Ireland. And then we have the bomb power indicator pipe, and then we have the fixed survey meter pipe, and then we have the post itself, ground zero indicator mount, and the paint. I mean, it's been 2 years since actually I've been last here. You can see the hatch and the green paint is reasonable condition. A couple of cows have obviously been able to get into the compound. You can see the fence we put up has all been trampled down, annoyingly. There was a wooden post over there, it's gone. It still sort of remains there. Nice sized compound as well. You could get a car in here. The fence has been trampled down, and you know, it's completely missing here. So the cows that come into the field regularly have just been rubbing up against it. You can see where the paint has come off. Hatch is starting to rust quite badly. That needs a bit of attention, and the gate over there, you can barely see it now. That was completely open. We were able to open that. I don't think we'll be able to open that now. But I've got the keys, so we'll get these padlocks open and we'll go below ground. Well, there we go. Hatch is open. It opened quite nicely as well. You almost don't need to open it. The counterweight opens it itself. But there we go. So as you can see, we never got around to sort of doing the hatch underneath of the hatch, and we never got around to painting the shaft. So there's no light down there either, so luckily I brought a good torch with me. So right, we'll get downstairs and we'll let you see what work we did down there. Okay, here we are downstairs. You can have a wee look up the shaft there. Bright sunlight, lovely blue sky, and sadly time has not been kind since the last time I was here. The walls are absolutely soaking wet with actual dripping water. The roof was lined originally with sort of a foam insulation, and you can see the remnants of it there where we took it off, and the same here. We took off the foam insulation and then put up this fibrous board, and then we put this polystyrene cornicing round. But yeah, the damp is not good, and there's a roll of carpet down here that is going to be destroyed. So yeah, it needs a bit of ventilation, probably a fan connected to a solar panel or a battery to do something, and all these electrics. So there we are, 16 post Coleraine, opened in 1957, closed in 1991. But yeah, it's a bit annoying because the last time I was here, the generator was going, the lights were all working, the post felt lovely and dry, and it feels very damp now. Now there's no sitting water on the floor, but the roof is damp. Yeah, the roof is damp, and we have dripping water on the walls. So it's going to need some ventilation in here at some point if we want to continue the restoration, which I hope we do. We spent quite a long time getting this far, and it would be a big shame just to leave it. So yeah, that's where we are now. Where we are in Coleraine now, we're not too far away from a chain home radar station from World War II called RAF Castle Rock. It's only about a mile and a half down the road from here. And another good thing about this post is you actually get a mobile phone signal underground, which is quite cool. There's a mobile telephone mast literally in the field beside us, and you can get 4G down here. So you get about 2 or 3 bars of 4G, more than enough to get on the internet, and more than enough to make a phone call. So if the worst came to the worst, you could call for help. You wouldn't have to do what I do and run mobile phone cables and put antenna cables and stuff down the FSM pipe. And there's the BPI pipe there that belonged to me. I brought it down here, hoping that one day there would be a BPI connected to it. But yeah, just wanted to come back, do a video of the post, see how it was, how it had coped since the last time I was here. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I'm going to have to phone one of the guys who I was restoring it with to let him know about the damp, and probably they want to remove that carpet, because that is not going to last very well down here. And I hope they didn't pay £60 for it either, because it may well be so damp. Actually, you know, it's not very damp at all, so fingers crossed that's only been down here for a short while. But you can see the conveyor belt, the coal board, national coal board conveyor belt that they put on the floors. Scandura it's called. In fact, I think it's written here. Yeah, there we go. Scandura, and that was a national coal board conveyor belt, big access conveyor belts, and that was given to posts that either had problems with damp or a bit cold, and they stuck it down on the floor for a bit of insulation, and then you could put carpet then down on the top of that. So in some cases it actually made the situation worse and made the posts even more damp. And as you can see here, I think that is the problem here in Coleraine, and I would more than likely be pulling this up off the floor and then putting that carpet down directly onto the concrete. So yeah, very quick video today just to show you the post. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye bye.